So you finally awakened.
Where am I? What happened?
You are in Vaz, deep within the Cinderstone depths. I am Skelak, the eternal flame, the creator of all things in this realm. I found you long ago, suspended in a magical shield. You've slept for eons.
Eons. I don't understand. The last thing I remember is a battle.
I know not what battle you speak of, nor your history, but you were preserved by powerful magic beyond my understanding.
Wispy.
Whoever it was, their sacrifice kept you alive. But now the world faces a new threat, one that not even I can hold back for much longer. The Void. A force of endless corruption, consuming worlds and twisting life into something unrecognizable. I have contained it for ages, but I grow weaker with every passing day.
And you think I can help? I'm not a god.
Perhaps not, but you have the strength of one. I can guide you, but only you can confront this threat.
I don't even know what I am anymore. But if the Void is as dangerous as you say, I'll fight. I can't let another world be destroyed.
That is all we can do. Fight. The Void corrupts all it touches.
Here we go again. Just 20 billion years later this time. Also, why am I in a tree? This place is beautiful. There's a dungeon underwater. Oh, silverfish. Why is it always silverfish? I got my first talent point. I'm going to take the road path and use melee weapons. Wow. Gold and emerald blocks. Epic iron sword. It gives me luck, so I will get better treasures. diamonds. Nice. A totem of undying. I think I'm ready to leave. My inventory is full. My pickaxe is going to break before I can mine out of here. And I don't have materials for a crafting bench. These blocks only give sticks. I need to get a crafting bench or I'll never find a way out. Wait. A crafting bench. Let's trade with these villagers. What? Mending on a first try. Sharpness 5. There is a firebird. I can tame it and ride with it. Now I just need a saddle. You stay here. I need to craft a good fishing rod, and fish a saddle and a name tag. What was that scream? I don't know what made that scream, but I need to enchant my fishing rod. I got the name tag. Now I can craft a summoning staff. With this, I can command the firebird to follow or stay. There is another firebird. Now I just need the saddle and the skies are mine. Well, that was easy. Let's go for a test flight. I have to make a backpack so I can carry more items. I'll upgrade it with diamonds to boost my armor a bit more. I'll enchant my weapon for more XP and emeralds. I can upgrade my backpack with leather and an upgrade kit. I need more diamonds. Time to head back underground. I can use an item called the Channeler to gather more diamonds and iron. With it, I'm getting 2 diamonds or iron from a single ore. There's something here. Legendary weapon. It grants me 2 luck, so I'll be finding even better treasures. I need to get out of here. Now I can make a full diamond armor. I can use limestone chunks to reforge the quality on my gear. I also need to get a protection enchant. Magic protection? I think that will be useful too. And there it is, Protection 4. I need to note down all the enchantments I've got so I can keep track of them. I'm heading to the caves one more time before my quest. Maybe I'll find something valuable. Legendary diamond spear. This is perfect. I needed a good two-handed weapon. Is that a werewolf?
You are ready for your first target. One twisted by the Void's corruption. The long-deceased souls of all the kings of the Kingdom of Lyrel have been resurrected and corrupted by the Void, now known as a single monster called the Night Lich. Use soul stars dropped by the undead to track down his cursed tower. Once there, defeat this abomination and free the ancient kings from this nightmare.
That tower looks interesting. The basement is full of skeletons. Well, I can level up myself here. Oh. I found the cold eye. There it is. The Night Lich's tower. Alright, let's do this. I just need to place these soul stars into the pedestals. My Firebird needs healing. here? Why are you going so high? This is an entrance to the prison of the damned. I need to craft a waystone before I enter it. Okay, I think I'm ready. I have to find a way forward. This place is such a labyrinth. Where is it? Only one more talent point, and I will be unstoppable. There it is. The next area. An elevator? I got the talent point. Now I can take the warrior's devotion skill. It gives 10 attack damage and 100% more damage when using a two-handed weapon. It has a downside of minus 300% attack speed. But I should be able to almost one-shot every enemy now. And now I have the Skyward Sunder special attack. And now I have to get a vine rune down there. was easy. I got a lot of XP from the prison. Now I can enchant my gear a little bit more. Now that my gear is a little bit stronger, it's time to head to the Nether. I can bring my Firebird here too, so traveling will be much easier. I need to find 2 end portal eyes here. One in the fortress and one in the bastion. Fortunately, I found a fortress right away. You stay here, Birdie. I don't want to put you in danger. The Nether Eye. That was quick. A luck necklace. Now I have to find the eye in the bastion. Oh no! This bastion didn't have the eye. I have to find another one. Nether City. Maybe I can find something here. Break its shield? A wither skeleton spawner? I can farm some levels and collect wither skulls here. I need to get out. Why did I do that? Should have been more careful. A block of netherite? Totally worth of 1 totem of undying. I still have to find the bastion for the eye. There's one. There it is. The cursed eye.
You have found the monolithic prison where your second challenge awaits. The Gauntlet, once the Vigilant Watcher and the first Herald of the Nether, has now fallen to the dark embrace of the Void. Enslaved and forced to serve as one of the Void's heralds, it now threatens to destroy its own realm, defeat the Gauntlet, and set it free from the chains of the Void.
There is an ocean monument. I can get one of the eyes from there by slaying the Elder. I don't have mining fatigue, for some reason, so let's break the roof quickly. Okay, where is it? There. I also need some shells for a magic wand. I need to find water gems from the ocean floor caves. There is some. Now I have all the parts for the magic wand and its spell. Now I need to return home to craft it. First, I have to make a scripture table. Then I use the materials I found from the ocean to craft a spellbook called Aqua Shield. Next, I have to craft a water wand. Aqua Shield makes me invulnerable to almost every attack. With this kind of magic, I will be unstoppable. Using spells uses mana, and I need to craft a mask of power to double my mana regeneration. With this mask, I can keep the Aqua Shield up with 100% uptime. Next, I have to upgrade my enchanting table setup by making infused hell shelves. Now I can make an enchantment library. With this, I can enchant books and store them in the library, allowing me to combine them without any XP cost. I need to head back to the Nether to defeat 2 more bosses. The Decaying King! You'll be my test to see how well the Aqua Shield protects me. Take damage from Wither and Fire, I'm immune to all of its other attacks.
The Nether is almost cleansed of the Void's influence. Only one entity remains to be dealt with. The Blackstone Golem, the Nether Spinal Herald, lays a shard of gilded blackstone upon each holder to commence the ritual.
a jungle temple. One of the eyes can be found there. There it is, the rogue eye. The corrupted eye. My birdie! You killed my birdie. The old eye. The exotic eye. Now I have to defeat the Wither for its eye. I need to heal my bird fast. Not again.
Before you can enter the end, you must return to the prison once more. Conjunctivius, the Watcher of the prison, must be defeated. This giant eye serves as the eternal watcher of the prison of the damned, residing within its own lair deep in the prison. End its misery, and free the prison from its eternal gaze. You have done well, cleansing the realms of the Void's corruption. Now, you must enter the end dimension, the very origin of the Void, where your next fight awaits. Jane, once a noble and great emerald dragon, has succumbed to the dark tendrils of the Void. Thou corrupted and consumed by the Void's wraths. She dwelleth at the heart of the End, now known as the Ender Dragon.
There it is. The End Stronghold. I saw the portal room. It has 2 eyes on it already. Here we go again. Don't worry, Jane. Soon you will be free from the Void's chains. Why does this feel familiar? What are those? So this is what the void does. Disgusting. I swear I have been here before. Everything feels so familiar.
Sidilith, the living monolith, is the pillar of the Void's influence in the end. Located at its own platform, a giant eldritch structure that can be found floating in the end. Use an Eye of Ender to lure it from its slumber.
Shield doesn't protect me from fall damage. I actually have to dodge these attacks. I have to return to my base. I need to craft a new weapon. I'm going to craft a veiled crossbow using the materials I gathered from the end. With Galena chunks, I can reforge its quality all the way up to Mythic. I'll enchant it with the books stored in my library. Now I can shoot multiple times without reloading. I'll respect my passive tree and follow the ranger's path, picking up all the ranged damage nodes. Cinderae Heritage reduces my armor's efficiency by 80%. But with Aqua Shield almost making me immune to attacks, I should be fine. Equipping the crossbow in my offhand will let me cast Aqua Shield while firing.
Before I lead you to your next mission, I ask a favor. My old friend, once a great champion, has had his remains possessed by a dark entity. Please set him free. Grant him the eternal rest he deserves.
My damage seems pretty solid.
Now return to the End Dimension, where your next fight awaits. The raw essence of the End, the Ender has been corrupted by the Void's presence. The Ender's Eye needs to be defeated to establish balance in the now desolated dimension. Build an obsidian shrine, and sacrifice the tainted dragon egg.
This is not the eye. We destroyed the original eye long ago.
The Ender's essence has been defeated, but its essence escaped the empty void, and a rift was formed in the End. Something is coming. This is not over yet. That was nothing but a shadow, and now with this rift, I'm afraid we won't be able to do this. Unless we use their own power against them. We could trap one of the Heralds of the Void inside a vessel, and with it, gather their power. But first, make yourself a better weapon. I'll make the vessel.
Now I need to defeat Captain Cornelia, so I can craft a magical weapon for later. I have to get a horn from this ship. With that, I can summon the captain. In one hit. Now I can make the weapon. I'm not going to use it just yet, since my crossbow is much better.
We are ready. It is waiting for you. Bring that pedestal to the End and place the summoning items on it. I will trap it in the vessel once you defeat it. Good luck. We've got it. It's trapped. But I can feel someone interfering with my magic. It's Magus, the leader of the Hex. He hasn't been corrupted. but he's aligned himself with the Void for his own purposes. You must obtain a hexblade to open the portal to the Glass Ocean. There you will face Magus and put an end to his schemes. Use magic to draw his attention and slay his guards. Magus is gone. But to summon the last Herald, you'll have to go through their own dark magic. You should create a weapon born of true corruption. The Dread Tide. It will drive you mad enough to attract the dark thoughts from the Void. The all-seeing eyes. We'll need 4 of them for the ritual, but be careful. If you get fully corrupted, there is no coming back.
I have to hunt these aberrations for their hearts. I need 4 to craft the Dread Tide. Wait for the corruption to spawn the eyes.
I have found one of the lost pages of the Necronomicon. This should help you with the ritual.
Okay. I think I'm ready. What? Its attack penetrates my aqua shield.
I have confirmed that it's him. The primordial being of all unholy things, known as Hastur. The overworld is not safe anymore. I will need you to come to Vaz as soon as you can, before one of his twisted slaves come after you. Use the beacon of hope, and I'll bring you to Vaz.
Do you really think you can kill me? You will be very useful to the new king. But I'll have to kill you first. You thought you killed me. But the King in Yellow made me reborn stronger. And now, it's your turn to be reborn.
It was no accident, Griippi. You were ambushed. Hastur knew you were coming. The gateway to Vaz. It's not safe anymore. He's aware of your strength, your potential, and that makes you his target.
So what now? Do I fight my way through?
No, Hastur doesn't just want to stop you. He wants to make you his slave. Bend your will to his own. If he gets hold of you, there will be no stopping him. You're far too important, too dangerous in his eyes.
Then I'll fight him.
You've done more than enough. Now your safety is what matters. If Hastur gets his hands on you, there will be no one left to stand against him. There is one other thing. It's not a weapon, not something to use against Hastur, but it may be of help to you on your own journey.
What is it?
Long ago, before the Void even existed, before the rise of kingdoms, there was a relic, a powerful artifact known as the Command Block. It was said to have the ability to alter reality itself. Some say it can rewrite history, change fate, bring back what was lost. But it's a myth, the legend whispered for time.
So, it's real.
Perhaps. No one has seen it in eons. It was hidden away, and its legend buried. But if anyone can find it, it's you. For now, you need to get away. Far away. I will hold off Hastur as long as I can. And when the time is right, we'll strike together. But until then, stay hidden. If Hastur finds you, there will be no stopping him.